When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Sturgis Striker.
Kiefer advances to second. To third. Reeder advances to second.
You know what I noticed about Aiden Wood there? He was looking back at Kiefer at second base as he started his windup, turned his head.
And that one just got away from him.
Yeah, I mean, you need to be looking at your catcher when you start that windup for your pitch.
So Kiefer and Reeder advance. Morgan takes this one way down low. And the count will go 2-1. Morgan will not swing on this one, and this one's outside for ball 3, and the count goes 3-1 for Morgan.
Aiden Wood trying to work the edges of that strike zone, but not getting any calls from the umpire.
And that's a big hit by Morgan, and that one's out into right field. That'll bring 1 run home. Kiefer scores to make it 2-0, and Reeder scores to make it 3-0. And advancing on to second on the throw to home plate is Morgan. And a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first with nobody out for Rapid City Post 22. And that will send to the plate now. Fifth in the order, Carter Johnson.
Yeah, poor decision by second baseman Ethan Cermak there to try to make a throw to the plate. He had no chance of getting Wyatt Reeder and kind of sailed that one over the top of the head of Sundstrom, catching for the Titans.
Oh, that one right in there. A good pitch. That'll be strike 1 for Carter Johnson. He's a right-handed hitter, wears number 23 for the Post 22 Hardhats.
Hitting 152 this season.
Pitch coming, and that one up high for ball 1. That'll even things up here, 1-1. Lone runner on second here. That's Morgan. Post 22 with a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. Pitch coming. Oh, that one up high and inside for ball 2. So now you got 2-1. Morgan, a little bit of lead off there on second base for the Hardhats. Pitch coming, up high, ball 3, and now you got a 3-1 count. Morgan returns to second.
That Wood having some issues finding the strike zone.
Yeah.
17 pitches, just 18 pitches, I should say. 6 of those strikes.
Pitch coming. Oh, that's ball 4. That one fell out just as it crossed home plate. So off to first base trots Carter Johnson. And now number 25 to the plate, Dexter Steen. Hard hat first baseman. He is a left-handed hitter. So Rapid City Post 22 has got a pretty good mix here.
They do.
Of right-handed and left-handed hitters.
Steen hitting .400, playing first base tonight for Post 22.
Steen takes that one in there. That's on the bottom edge of the strike zone for strike 1. Count goes 0-1.
Gary and I missing the finale of our favorite show
we
tonight.
We are Survivor. Big swing, and that one is deep into right field, and that one is going to drop all the way to the warning track. And chugging home is Morgan. He'll touch home plate for the run. And also coming in to score for the Hardhats is number 20. Let's see, 23 comes home. That was
Carter Johnson.
Yep, so 2 runs score. And it's 5-0 Post 22.
5 runs in for Post 22.
And that is a 2 RBI double. Yeah, Dexter Steen.
Big blast out to right center. Landed right between center fielder Carter Williams and right fielder Jaron Andrzejewski. Rolled to the wall.
Dawson Inhofer, right-handed hitter to the plate now for Post 22. He wears number 12.
Hitting .297 this season. If that name sounds familiar, yeah.
An ex-Sturgis Titan, yep.
Used to play here in Sturgis.
That one outside for ball one. Inhofer ahead in his count, 1-0. Steen on second. That one high and outside for ball two. Little bit of a breeze here. Not too bad. And there are some showers around us, but I think we should be dry for the evening here in Sturgis. This one outside. So this is going to be a 3-0 count coming, and Inhofer can relax on this pitch. And Wood's got to get this one over home plate in the strike zone. He fails to do it, and that's ball four. Another walk, and Inhofer is on board. Steen is on second, and Brody Thompson, number 20, is up to bat. He's the hard hat catcher tonight.
Third walk of the inning by Wood. Hard Hats with 4 hits and 5 runs so far here, top of the first inning.
And a 5-0 lead. Wood will prep this pitch. It's on the way, and there goes the runner from second to third and the runner from first to second. 2 successful stolen bases as Steen and Inhofer are that much closer to home. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Hard Hats.
Head coach Kelvin Torvey, the third base coach for the Hard Hats.
Strike there from Wood on Thompson.
Calling that double steal. Catching the Titans a little off guard.
Here's the pitch, and that was off his bat.
That was off his bat.
Luckily,
yeah.
Otherwise that would have been off his shoulder, but went off his bat.
Yeah, Thompson leaned forward and had his bat behind him, and it just kind of hit the top of his bat. Went foul.
So, I mean, the count will go 1-2. Since it's off his bat, it's considered a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss there, and Wood gets a strikeout, and the Scoopers Titans needed that. We say it at least once or twice as we transition over.
It had to happen.
Absolutely.
It'll happen to me.
Left-handed hitter Blaine Hunt, the shortstop for Rapid City Post 22, will come to the plate.
Blaine Hunt leading the Hard Hats in hit by pitches. He's been hit 8 times this season. One of those stats that I don't know if it means anything, but
kind of stands out to you, though. He got
bit.
jammed up on that one, and that's going to be a foul ball.
Nice play by first baseman Elijah Stroud.
Sure was. Make sure that didn't trickle into the outfield. It was a foul ball, but so that'll be strike one.
Blaine Hunt, though, hitting .343, a lefty. Boy, they've got 3 or 4 lefties in their lineup.
Steen on third, trying to come home for the Hard Hats. With one away. Big swing. Oop, that one fouled back.
Long first inning for Aiden Wood.
Sure
He's
up
to 31 pitches already.
Pitch coming. And that one down low for ball.
You know, and I'm not even really craving a ballpark hot dog right now,
You're
Gary.
not?
We had some smoked sausage we grilled up before I came, and I still can taste it. So I'm not craving that ballpark dog quite yet, even though it would taste good. Ooh, pitch in the dirt.
Yep, and that's going to that didn't trickle away far enough. They'll check the baseball here. Now they're going to throw that one away and get a fresh one for Wood.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Blaine Hunt.
And we're going to be back to the top of the batting order here for Post 22 after Blaine Hunt bats. And he swings and he pops that one up and see if that's in play. It is. Catcher catches that one for out number 2.
Nice work by Kel Sundstrom.
So that'll be out number 2.
Second out of the inning.
And now we're back to the top of the batting order, though. Aiden Roberts will come to the plate.
Batting first,
Runners on second and third for the Hardhats.
Aiden Roberts. He singled and scored in the top of this inning.
A 5-0 lead here for Post 22. Pitch coming,
Good pitch.
and yep, Roberts will take strike 1.
Best pitch I think Aiden Wood has thrown yet. Some good movement on that pitch. Broke right over the plate.
0-1 pitch coming, and this one up high for ball 1. Now that'll even the count here at 1-1. Seen now he's trying his best to get into Aiden's head. You're gonna tap third here and come back off it a little bit. And,
good
it
pitch.
got him jammed up, and he swings in the miss for Roberts. Yep.
Second best pitch Aiden Wood has thrown. That one inside,
That was
just
a good pitch.
kind of jammed up Aiden Roberts.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch coming. Oh, that hit him. Yep, it's off his elbow. And Roberts goes to first. Now the bases are loaded with 2 away in a 5-0 game here on the top of the first. And to the plate now comes number 19,
So here is the number 2.
Lars Kiefer, the center fielder.
Number 19.
Yeah, he's got a hot bat right now, too, hitting 320. Doubled his first time up this evening. This inning, I guess I should say.
Pitch being prepped. Here it comes. And he got him swinging, and he fouls it back into the fence. So Kiefer will have an 0-1 pitch count coming. Bases are loaded here. That one is on the outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Steen on third. Inhofer on second for Rapid City Post 22. And now you got Roberts on first. Kiefer takes that one inside for ball 2.
You know, good pitches, trying to get Kiefer to swing at something, and those 2 inside pitches, Kiefer not fooled.
2-1 pitch coming. Kiefer does not swing at the elbows inside, ball 3. So Wood hoping to not walk in a run here. Pitch coming. Uh-oh, that is a ball 4 wild pitch. So runner will come home. Kiefer goes on to first. Steen comes home to score 6-0. And we might see a pitching change here in the top of the first.
Second RBI of the inning.
Coach Poole out there talking to Aiden Wood. Let's see if he's going to pull him here or, yep, he is. He's going to send him on. So we're going to have a pitching change here in the 6-0 game. And we'll see who gets the ball here.
Nelson Law. Sturgis Responder Supply. Tim Holt. Thanks to Taco John.
Looks like we're going to see Brody Royer.
So Brody Royer is going to warm up. And he's going to come in and pitch for the Sturgis Titans, who are down 6-0. We'll take a timeout on this pitching change. You're listening to Sturgis Titan Baseball on the home of Sturgis Sports, the Big 81, KBHB, and on Live Ticket TV.
Leafy Spur's hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are Blacklight Bowling Nights. Conveniently located off 1st and Lozelle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a Daylight Donut or 2? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and Lozelle. Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
Aiden Wood faced 11 batters, threw 43 pitches, walked 4, gave up 4 hits, 6 earned runs, struck out 1. Just trying to get that elusive third out right now and end this inning.
6-0 lead for Rapid City Post 22.
Number 18, the second baseman,
Wyatt Reeder to the plate now, the left-handed hitter for the Sturgis Titan, or for the Post 22 Hardhats, excuse me. That one is outside for ball 1. Bases still loaded after the walked-in run. Inhofer on third. That throw, perfect, strike 1.
Good pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike for the lefty.
Almost brought the space heater up tonight.
Reeder bloops that one to first base, and that'll be out number 3. But the Post 22 Hardhats put 6 runs on the Titans here in the top half of the first inning. Titans will be up to bat for their first time this season. They'll lead things off with Sundstrom, Stroud, and Royer when we return in 60.
Castu Longshore Real Estate is a full-time real estate company licensed in South Dakota. They offer their company services to
have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Wednesday night, as we bring you Sturgis Titan baseball. Titans opening up the Legion season tonight.
Got some breaking news. Our friend Vince Schmaltz, Indianapolis Colts owner and CEO Jim Irsay, died. Age 65. Legendary coach, or legendary CEO and owner, I should say. Been there a long time.
Absolutely.
Through the whole Peyton Manning era. And I don't know any details. Just
won that Super Bowl with him. With Manning there that one year. They beat the Saints, I do believe.
Thank you, Vince, for the update. We'll look into that a little bit more.
6-0 lead for the Hardhats, and Kel Sundstrom, the leadoff batter. Check swing. That's a fair ball to the third baseman. Long throw to first, but the Hardhats turn it. And 1 away. Quick out here for the Titans. Elijah Stroud to the plate next. He just wrapped up some play for the Sturgis Scoopers this spring.
Yeah, kind of ended the season with a goose egg on his eye. Got hit with a baseball in the face, sliding into third base late in the season, and no lasting damage.
That one outside for ball one. Starting pitcher is Dawson Inhofer for post 22 tonight.
Yeah, Dawson with 7 innings of work under his belt this season for the Hardhats. He's 2-0.
Good pitch. That one in there for a strike. Got the outside corner.
Dawson with a two-run ERA. His batting average against is .241. He struck out 4, walked 2, and given up 7 hits.
Big swing and a miss there for Stroud. And he'll go down on the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brody Royer on deck for the Titans. Big swing, and that one blooped to the shortstop, and that's going to be a low throw, but he got it there. A one bouncer right into the first baseman's mitt. That's out number 2. Good field work by the Hardhats.
Yeah, they don't make too many mistakes in the field.
Number 28, Brody Royer.
And now Brody Royer to the plate for the Titans.
Brody coming off a really good season for the Sturgis Scooper baseball team.
Pitch coming, and he swings late on that one for strike 1.
You know, if you watch Dawson Inhofer pitch, not an overpowering pitcher, but he's got a lot of movement on his pitches, and he really throws quite a variety of pitches.
And that's a strike there. Strike 2. That was a blazing fastball. It was dropped by the catcher and shaking his hand a little bit off that one. So 0-2. And that one down low for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up to Royer here to try to keep the bottom half of the inning going for the Titans. And swinging late again. He fouls it back into the chain link fence. So he will stay alive at the plate. With the count 1-2 still. 2 away, 6-0 lead for post 22. And he struck him out.
Good pitch.
And that was a short bottom half of the first inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Titans. 6-0 lead maintained by Rapid City post 22. We head to the second inning after this.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our 2 locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
Liners, we call them. This is Klaus Milo of the Scorpions. You're listening. You're listening to K-Sky. That's my German accent.
That's your German accent. Poor at that, but you gave it a whirl. Jace Morgan, leadoff batter for post 22, takes strike 1.
I'd throw a German curse word at you, but then
don't do that.
I might get in trouble because some people could understand German out there.
Let's not do that. This is a clean radio broadcast.
PG-13 at least. Ouch!
Oh, Morgan got hit by that one. Yep. Now we'll send him on to first base. And that will send Carter Johnson to the plate, wearing number 23. He's the right fielder for the Hardhats tonight, who lead 6-0 here as we're into the top of the second inning.
Johnson walked and scored back in the top of the first. Well, we had some good times up at KSQY.
Oh, yes.
Didn't make much money, but had a lot of fun.
This one up high for ball one.
If I could pay my rent with free CDs,
just couldn't
I would have been good, but I couldn't.
Just couldn't do it. They're going to throw to first. Chase Morgan back.
Good throw. Good pickoff move.
Yep, he did get back. Johnson still on the 1-0 count. Big swing, and that's a blooped up foul, and that is going to get caught for an easy out. So Johnson not happy with that one. He fouls that one off into foul territory, is just to the side of the Sturgis Titan first baseman Elijah Stroud. That was an easy catch for him. So what away, Dexter Steen to the plate now.
Steen doubled. A couple RBIs in that top of the first.
Again, they throw to first. They'll chase Morgan back. He gets back. Coffee is brewing here at
can smell that
field. I can smell it. There goes Morgan. They're going to throw out there, but Morgan, that's over the head of the second baseman, and that's going to allow Morgan to get to third. So Morgan's stolen base at second turns into a error throw and an easy steal to third. One away. Steen at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch coming. Oh, he almost got hit by that one, but boy, he moved out of the way, and it's called strike. So now I think it's 2-1. Pitch coming. Oh, he thought about swinging, and he pulled it back, and that's going to be strike 2.
Good pitch by Royer.
Let's see what Steen does on this one. And he swings, and he sends that one off towards the parking lot. Keep your eye on the ball here at the ballpark, they'll tell you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Gary telling me a story of a Colorado
Rocky fan did not. Took his eye off the ball, and he got hit in the face, and now he's suing, even though it clearly says on the back of your ticket to be mindful of things. There's a strikeout. Good strikeout for the Titans.
Third strike, second out.
So 2 away as Steen strikes out. Inhofer will come to the plate.
Number 12, Dawson Inhofer.
He's going to try and get Morgan home. Morgan on third base. Pitch in there. Good one.
Yeah, Royer throwing some good pitches.
He's coming in doing well. Yep.
8 of his 12 pitches have been for strikes, so he's finding that strike zone. Good pitch. Ooh.
That one in there for a strike, too. Yep.
Good movement.
Scoopers. Titans trying to get out of this inning with no damage, and they would love that. Oh, that one got away from Royer a little bit.
Yeah, nice work by Sundstrom catching.
Yep, make sure that didn't get past him. That would have brought Morgan home.
Yep, scooped that one up. Good glove work by Kel.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch coming, big hit. That one's going to go out into left field. Trickles across the grass, and Morgan comes home.
Morgan comes in to score the 7th.
So now it's 7-0 post 22. 2 away, and that's a single RBI for Dawson Inhofer. Brody Thompson now, the catcher, will bat.
Number 20, Brody Thompson.
Brody struck out his first time up.
$7-0 lead for the Hardhats. They'll throw to first. Chase Inhofer back.
Well, you can tell Royer and Stroud at first base really on the same page.
Sure. Yep.
His pickoff moves have been quick and on point.
Pitch coming, and that one's hit, and that's gathered up by the third baseman. Throw to first, they get it. So post 22 puts 1 run on here in the top of the second, but no more. They extend their lead 7-0, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. We'll see if the bats can come alive a little bit here for the Scoopers and the Titans when we return.
Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy the views that western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Rocky Newenhouse in Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, and Huron at 605-946-5606.
We welcome you back into Strong Field on this Wednesday night edition of Legion Baseball on KBHB and on Live Ticket TV. A 7-0 lead for Post 22.
You know, I was wondering why Justin Thurman didn't run a hot dog up to us after I put that slight hint out there a little bit ago.
Uh-huh.
He's out turkey hunting tonight.
Oh, I was going to say, if he's listening and he's actually going to do it, I could use a cup of coffee with it, too, on this chilly night. But
yeah, he's out turkey hunting.
Well,
first pitch, strike by Inhofer to Carter Williams.
And Williams chased that one, and he fouls it off. So down in the count he goes 0-2.
We might not see Justin at many games this summer. His son, Jace, not playing Legion ball this summer. So
he might. We could put him on the air, though, if he wants to be a guest announcer.
He would do it.
That one fouled back into the fence, so staying alive here is Carter Williams. He's fourth in the batting orders. Titans have only gotten to batter 4 so far here in this game.
Carter graduating on Sunday.
And that one is ball.
Going to play football at Dakota State, I believe, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, Dalen DeShock walked by earlier. I didn't see him on the Legion roster, but you said he's probably getting ready for state track.
He's on the Legion roster.
Oh, yes.
He's just not playing
He's
tonight.
not playing tonight.
I thought maybe he might be focusing on state track and field,
probably,
which is coming up this weekend. Along with state AA tennis starts tomorrow.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Carter Williams.
Pitch coming, and Williams is going to get a base hit. So Williams gets on base here in the bottom of the second inning.
First hit for the Titans. I almost said Scoopers.
Yep.
First hit for the Titans in the 2025 Legion season.
George Hamer will be at the plate now for Sturgis, post 33.
Had a good chat with George just before graduation. He's joining the Army, leaving for basic training in August.
And this one is up high and in there for a strike. Up the outside corner.
I gave him some great advice. I said, volunteer for everything when you're in basic.
There you go.
He said, yeah, right.
He's not going to take that to
Probably
heart, is
not.
he? That one down low for ball 1. That'll even up the count here, 1-1.
When the drill sergeant says, I need 3 volunteers, just don't make eye contact with the drill sergeant.
But since you told him that, now he probably will, huh?
Yeah, hey, you know what? Sometimes brown nosing will pay off.
throw to first. They will chase Williams back.
But then sometimes you get put on a detail by the drill sergeant that you wish you wouldn't have volunteered for. Cleaning the latrines or something.
Swing and a miss there for Hamer for strike 2. Count goes 1-2.
Shadows growing long at Strongfield.
They sure are. And they struck him out. So Hamer goes down swinging for out number 1.
Second strikeout for Inhofer.
And Aiden Wood will come to the plate. Williams still on first for the Titans. So we haven't seen Williams try to steal yet. They've been keeping him kind of busy, tagging back up at first. They'll chase him back there. And that pitch, that's perfect, right in there for a strike, yep.
One thing I've noticed about Dawson Inhofer, I haven't seen him for a couple of years. He may be off and on at games, but he's filled out.
Mm-hmm.
Probably an 18-year-old young man now, and he's been hitting the weights.
And here comes the throw to second. They're going to get him. He's out. So Williams gets caught stealing second base. He gets thrown out. And that is out number 2.
Great throw by catcher Brody Thompson for post 22. Right on the money. Second baseman Wyatt Reeder came over to cover, and that ball landing right at the base.
Pitch coming, and that's a strikeout. And other than Williams getting on base, pretty uneventful for the Titans here in the bottom of the second. 7-0 lead for Rapid City post 22. We're back for the top of the third inning in 16. 16.
Go back in time to the glory days of rodeo at the 5th annual Back When They Bucked.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
When life gets hard.
A 7-0 lead for the Sturgis Titans.
You know, following Twitter, I'm just kind of looking at some stuff, and I keep getting political tweets. And I thought I deleted all the politicians from my Twitter feed.
That's hit by pitch to start things off here in the top of the third. And that's going to send Blaine Hunt on to first base.
Yeah, our KBHB Twitter feed, I've curated it so I get nothing but sports. At least I thought. I'm going to have to go back in and delete some more politicians, I think. I don't want politics. I want sports.
You want sports, huh?
That's what keeps me happy.
All right, we're back to the top of the batting order. Aiden Roberts at the plate with the runner on first and a 7-0 lead here in the top of the third. Big swing, and that one's going to get to the third baseman. They'll throw to second, and did they get the out at second base? They did.
Third baseman down to the second baseman to force.
And safe at first will be Roberts.
Yeah, the throw from Hamer out to second baseman Ethan Cermak, a little bit off the mark, so Cermak hoping to make a double play out of it, but Roberts,
didn't quite get it there,
Roberts a little too quick.
Kiefer up to the plate now with one away. They'll throw to first, and
oh boy, I thought they got him.
Close. Yep.
I thought they got him.
Just about had the tag.
It looked like Elijah Stroud at first base thought he had him too. Big lead for Roberts. Yeah, he's primed to be picked off or get caught in a pickle. Good pitch.
Ooh, that one is right in there. Good pitch. Count 0-1.
But as I said, 19 stolen bases for Aiden Roberts this season.
They'll tag up the runner at first. Roberts gets back. Count 0-1 for Kiefer. Kiefer waiting for that pitch. Will not swing, and he's going to take strike two. Here comes the stolen base, and getting there is Roberts.
A little late on the throw. It looked like Sundstrom kind of surprised by Roberts taking off.
Delayed steal, successful for Aiden Roberts. He's at second with one out.
I think Aiden Wood, shortstop now for the Titans.
Kiefer, a couple of strikes against him here on this next pitch coming. And takes this one outside for ball one. So now 1-2 goes the count. If we're going to change balls out here, yep, I think so.
How many baseballs do they go through in an average Legion game, Gary?
Well, that's a good question. It's probably not as many as Major League Baseball.
No, probably not.
Coming out of his pitching stance there, threatening to throw to second was Royer. Kiefer with a 1-2 pitch count. And he takes this one up high, ball two. Count goes 2-2. We're in the top of the third inning here at Strong Field. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, they're going to throw to second, and they'll chase Roberts back, and he gets back. Two and two pitch coming. Ooh, that one's over Kiefer's head. That's a wild pitch. And Roberts advances on to third on the wild pitch. So now Roberts is in scoring position. And it's a full payoff count, pitch count coming now.
Brought to you by
Tim Potts Photography. I don't see him. He was here earlier.
He was here. But he's also a Survivor fan, so he might have got a few pictures and went to watch the finale.
Top of the pitching, that was top of the strike zone there for ball 4, so that is going to send Kiefer on to first base.
The second baseman.
Runners on the corners now. Wyatt Reeder will come to the plate. Left-handed hitter for post 22. Quick throw to first. They'll chase Kiefer back. Reeder, one of the best hitters on the post 22 squad, so he's dangerous here with runners on first and third.
Yeah, hitting .453 coming into this game.
He swings on that one and he fouls it off.
He's 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats here tonight. He walked and then grounded out to Stroud at first base.
We'll count 0-1 here for Reeder. Swing, and oh boy, that one's a strong hit, and that is over the head of the right fielder. 1 run comes home. That'll make it 8-0. That's Roberts. And they weren't sure if that was going to get caught or not, so it kind of slowed up the post 22 base runners a little bit. So it just turns into a 1 RBI, but still a double for Wyatt Reeder. I thought that one may have gotten caught out there, too.
It was close.
Just over the mitt out there of the Sturgis Titan right fielder, Jaron Andrzejewski.
Yeah, he was in good position, but it just got over the top of his glove.
Another left-handed hitter here, Jace Morgan to the plate with runners on second and third. And an 8-0 lead for the Hardhats. That one in there for a strike. Good pitch by Royer. Sun back out here on strong field. And he got him swinging on that one for a strike.
Morgan with a double and hit by pitch. He scored 2 of the 8 Hardhat runs.
And he'll be down in the count here, 0-2. So see if Royer can get a strikeout. Pitch coming, Morgan hits that one, and that one gets past the second baseman, trickles into right field, brings home 1 run. It's going to bring home another one. And it's 10-0 post 22. 10-run rule will be in effect now.
Morgan gets his 4th RBI of the ball game with a single to right field.
And that is with just 1 out yet. And that will send Carter Johnson to the plate, 5th in the batting order.
And this is Carter Johnson. Carter, the right fielder, number 23.
So now a runner on first base for post 22.
And no walk, and fouled out.
Oop, Johnson takes this one up high. And inside for ball 1.
Yeah, Morgan 2 for 2 at the plate, 4 RBI, 2 runs scored. He's having a good night for the Hardhats.
And they'll throw to first. They'll chase him back.
Royer up to 31 pitches now.
$10-0 lead for the Hardhats. Here's the pitch, and got him swinging late on that one. He fouls it back into the fence. Johnson will have an even count here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good crowd here at Strong Field.
Considering it's a little chilly tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, almost hit by pitch. Deep on the inside. 2 balls, 1 strike for Johnson. Morgan returns to first.
See Blake and Jordan Profrock down in the crowd with their kids. Paul Poole, their brother-in-law, so supporting him.
They'll throw to first again, so Titans are keeping the Hardhats on their toes here. They chase Morgan back for a 3rd time. Two balls, 1 strike. Johnson takes that one up, way up high, ball 3. 3-1 goes the count. Top of the 3rd inning, 10-0 lead for post 22. Big swing and a miss there for strike 2. Full count coming for Johnson. So Morgan will probably go here on this next pitch no matter what happens.
Just 1 away, though, so he might not.
Let's see. Nope, he stays put, ball 4. That'll load up first and second base.
Second base on balls for Royer.
And we're going to have a talk here with Brody Royer and see if Coach Poole, looks like we might have a 3rd pitching change here.
Elijah Stroud.
Might be Elijah Stroud who's going to take over here, yep.
Looks like it, yep. Yeah, Royer leaving with 36 pitches. Struck out 1, walked 2. Gave up 4 runs and 2 hits.
So Stroud is going to warm up. While he does, we'll take this 60-second timeout. We're in the top of the third. It's a 10-0 lead for Rapid City post 22. 22.
Our thoughts get too much to bear. Finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Now's the perfect time to bring your tractor, combine, windrower, or self-propelled sprayer into Grossenberg Implement for an air conditioner checkup. For just $150, their certified techs will inspect and make sure your AC is running at peak performance, so you can stay cool in the field all season long. Visit your local Grossenberg Implement and talk to a service manager for full details. Grossenberg Implement, keeping you cool where it counts.
When you ask for
And we welcome you back into Strong Field as we bring you Legion Baseball on a Wednesday night. Your Post 33 Titans taking on the Rapid City Post 22 Hardhats. Our third pitcher of the game, and Elijah Stroud will take over in a 10-0 lead for the Hardhats with one away.
Dexter Steen at the plate for Post 22.
And Steen will take strike one. Runners on first and second for Post 22.
NFL owners voting on the tush push.
And they're going to keep it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, good.
They did not vote against. They didn't have enough votes against it.
That's
well, you
good.
know the Packers voted against it. They're the ones who brought it up.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, Green Bay. Find a way to beat it.
Yeah, I've got no problem with it. You just got to find a way to beat it. You're right.
Find a way to beat it.
Nothing illegal about it.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one down low for ball 2. Kent will go 2-1 for Dexter Steen.
So the Bach advances both runners. Morgan to third, Johnson.
Balk by Elijah Stroud. Morgan and Johnson move to third.
Second and third.
And
yep.
second.
Mm-hmm.
And Elijah got called for that a couple times.
He did.
During the Scooper
During the
season.
Scooper season, yep.
Just he's a little quick on the mound, and sometimes the umpires want him to pause a little bit longer.
And that's in there for a strike. So it'll be a full count coming here for Steen.
You know, and I like pitchers that are quicker on the mound. So there's got to be a little happy medium between being too quick and being too deliberate.
Oh, out of him in there for the strikeout.
Nice pitch.
Yep.
Up the corner inside.
So Steen will strike out.
That's the second time that he's been called out on strike.
And Dawson Inhofer will come to the plate now.
And here's Dawson Inhofer.
Inhofer's last time up, an RBI single.
And that one up high for ball 1. So 1-0 goes the count. Inhofer will not swing on that one. He took it just up high for ball 2. So the count 2-0.
Any big plans for the weekend?
Not yet, anyway.
Nice pitch.
Good pitch. Right in there for a strike.
I'd like
Cam
to
will go 2-1.
hit a ceremony or two on Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll do the CrossFit workout on Monday called Murph.
Big swing on this one. High up in the air.
Carter Williams.
And got a couple of players vying for it there, and it is fielded cleanly for out number 3. So it's 10-0, Rapid City Post 22. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. After this, you're listening to Sturgis Titan Baseball on the Big 81.
Surgical Hospital. You ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a
baseball season once because he may have said something in a stern manner to an umpire, but he's really a nice kid, and he'll talk to anybody, and he just kind of wants to know, what did I do?
All right, 10-0 lead for Post 22. Leadoff batter, strike one as he chases that one on the outside. Jaron Andrzejewski, number 5.
It's kind of like me when I do something wrong at home and I ask my wife,
Sure.
what did I do?
Sure.
And she calls a balk and then throws me out of the house.
This one on the outside for ball 1. 1-1. Inhofer, I believe, is back on the mound.
Yes, sir.
Having a pretty good outing
Yes.
for Post 22. A big swing and a miss there for Andrzejewski.
Dawson up to 26 pitches, 3 strikeouts, no walks, 1 hit, no runs.
Hits that one and picked up by the shortstop, and that throw to first is high, and they just got it down.
Whoa. Wow.
My goodness, that was close.
Yeah, shortstop for Post 22 with a hard throw, Blaine Hunt, and he threw it high to his first baseman, Dexter Steen, who made a great catch and got his foot on the bag.
Super catch.
Steen's got some hops over there at first base.
So Bridger Massabatten comes to the plate, and he'll take strike one from Inhofer.
Yeah, Bridger had a good season for the Scoops, a good young player, so looking to continue that into the Legion season.
He swings, and that one fouled back into the fence for strike two.
He's quick, and I like his energy. He's just he's passionate, and you could see it in the way he plays.
That one there down low, though, for ball one. Count will go 1-2 for Bridger. Ethan Cermak on deck for the Titans.
Yes, the Titans finally getting through the batting order.
And he fouls that one off. Count will go 1-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. It stays strike two for Bridger. He swings on that one. Chopper, third baseman, gathers it. Quick throw to first. Turns it in time for out number 2.
5-3 on the putout.
And now Cermak will come to the plate.
Ground balls and foot count so far through 2 2/3.
You know, that is the sign of a good pitcher, with Inhofer forcing the Scoopers into a lot of the Titans into a lot of ground balls. There we go. Okay. That's my second time, so second and last time I'll say that S word. Uh-oh, we got a ball coming back, Gary.
Not quite.
Oh.
Everybody heads up, though. That was into the row 2 stands there.
Cermak with a foul ball just over the backstop. Ooh, check swing.
And caught. That's 3 up, 3 down for the Titans. 3 innings in the books. Post 22 leads 10-0. We're back in 60 for the top of the 4th. This is Titan Baseball on the Big 81. Big 81.
At Northern Hills Eye Care, they know how important
Where
your
to spend your money. Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Sturgis Strikers.
On this chilly Wednesday night of Legion Baseball, the Titans open up their season against Rapid City Post 22, who leads 10-0 here as we head to the top of the 4th inning.
Yeah, looking ahead at some games Friday night. Titans visit Post 320, take on the Stars in Rapid City. Next Tuesday, it's a doubleheader at the Fitz against this team here, Post 22.
Oh, and that's hit by pitch on the first pitch, or was it? Nope, must not have been. Looked like it was. Must have been off the bat.
I think the umpire's determination on that, he was swinging when it hit him, so it goes as a strike.
Okay, so it is a strike. Brody Thompson at the plate, by the way, for the Hardhats. He is 8th in the batting order for Post 22. And boy, he cracks this one out into left field, and that was going to drop foul territory.
Good hustle by Royer to, almost made that play out in foul territory.
Yep. So it'll be 0-2. Thompson was hoping that would stay fair, but it drifted into foul territory. Titans had a chance to haul that one in, just couldn't bring it in.
Got some clear skies behind us, so it looks like we'll
our showers might be done for the evening.
Avoid some rain here. Rain coming this weekend, though.
That's right.
Good pitch.
And that's a
Struck him
strikeout.
out.
Yep. So Thompson gets struck out by Stroud. And that will send Blaine Hunt to the plate. Left-handed hitter and shortstop for the Post 22 Hardhats. Hunt will swing, and this is deep into center field, and it is caught out there for out number 2. So 2 down for the Post 22 Hardhats.
Carter Williams making it look easy out there in center field.
Aiden Roberts, we're back to the top of the batting order for Post 22.
Roberts 1 for 2. Scored a couple of runs, hit by a pitch. .463 batting average coming into this game. Good pitch, little high. Ball 1. Hardhats lead the Titans 10-0. Top of the 4th inning.
Roberts will not swing. That was kind of a wild pitch. That got off the catcher's mitt. So he'll take that one on the outside. 2 balls, no strikes. with 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Pitch coming. And this one blooped up high. This should be an easy field out there for the Titans, and it is. 3 up, 3 down for the first time today for Rapid City Post 22. The Titans, are down 10-0 though. They got some work to do. We'll see what we can get done here in the bottom of the 4th on the way in 16. 16.
Bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are Blacklight Bowling Nights. Conveniently located off 1st and Lozelle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a Daylight donut or 2? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and Lozelle. Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
The Home Slice Group.
Count will go 0-1. And he bloops that one up, and that might be playable for the catcher. It is, and he catches it for out number 1. So Kel Sundstrom's foul ball, almost straight up in the air, gets caught for out number 1. And that will send Elijah Stroud to the plate.
Now the pitcher, number 4.
You know, for years and years, Post 22 just dominated South Dakota Legion ball. In the last 10, 15 years or so, it seems like the rest of the state has kind of caught up to Post 22. Haven't been as dominant as they have in past years, but this team, we'll see. I mean, it's early, but they look good. Elijah Stroud at the plate, grounded out his last time up. Also had a good high school season for the Scoops.
He sure did.
Good pitch.
You take strike 1 there from Johnson.
Now the Sioux Falls Legion teams have kind of caught up to Post 22 in a lot of ways, but head coach Kelvin Torvey wanting to get Post 22 back into its winning ways.
And they sure have started the season looking that way. Yep. Oh, Stroud bloops that one. That might be a fair ball.
Oh,
so close. Down the third base line, and I thought he had it.
Good
Looked
solid.
like that had bounced on the right side of the chalk, but
good solid contact by Stroud.
Call is a foul ball, so Stroud will come back.
Paul Poole, third base coach, not protesting that, so he
had a better look at it than you and I did,
sure
for sure.
Did. Yeah, the third baseline is kind of blocked by this fence, so I couldn't tell for sure.
And Stroud got jammed up. It's a slow dribbler to the shortstop. Boy, great throw. And they turn the out, and the Hardhats field so well.
They do.
So 2 gone. Brody Royer will come to the plate.
Brody Royer. Brody is short, number 28. He struck out, booking his first out.
We're in the bottom of the fourth inning, a 10-0 lead. Post 22 had their first scoreless top of the fourth. They had scored 6 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third. And their strike one on Royer. Pitch coming. Oh, got him swinging on that one, and that was off the umpire's mask. And that'll be 0-2 the count.
Thanks to some of the sponsors who make the games possible here. Valley Dirt, P&M Stamp and Concrete.
0-2 is the count.
Black Hills Insulation. McNiss.
So a little conversation there between the post 22 catcher and the pitcher. Johnson making sure he's on the same page as Brody Thompson here. And he struck him out. Swing and a go around up top. 3 up, 3 down again for the Titans. And we head to the top of the fifth, a 10-0 lead for Rapid City Post 22. They're going to try and add some insurance runs on when we come back after this 60-second timeout. Timeout.
When you do your grocery shopping, you like to go where you can get fresh meat and produce, low prices, and friendly service. You'll find
your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere.
Two balls, no strikes, and that one up top high for ball three. And I'm thinking, Terry, I think the Titans only have one hit on the night.
They do.
And I think that was Carter Williams.
Yes, sir. Yep, back in the bottom of the second.
Count 3 balls, no strikes here for Kiefer. Kiefer swings, and this one is going to get blooped out into left field. And, it got by the left fielder. That might send Kiefer to second. Nope, they're going to hold him on first. So Kiefer will hang tight. So a leadoff single for Lars. And that will bring Wyatt Reeder to the plate, and he's a very dangerous left-handed hitter here for post 22.
Yep, comes into this game hitting .453, 3 triples on the season, 22 runs batted in. One of the many left-handed hitters on this post 22 batting lineup.
That one in there for a strike. Good pitch.
It's kind of a lost art, too, the switch hitter. Remember that back in the day?
I do remember the day.
You don't see many players do that anymore.
Nope. Even in the majors, you would see it.
Not too much.
Once in a while, but
You know, I can hit right-handed, but you put me in a left-handed batting stance. I couldn't hit a slow pitch from a little leaguer left-handed, but
that one fouled off towards the parking lot. I don't know if it made it. It was close. Count 0-2 here for Reeder.
Scooper softball tomorrow night.
And that one is hit by pitch, so that's going to send Reeder on to first base. Is that the second time he's been hit today, or just the first?
That is the first time Reeder's been hit. Okay. Hunt's been hit. Roberts has been hit. So the third. Yeah, Morgan's been hit, so he's the fourth hard hat.
Yeah. And he's up to plate now.
To be plunked.
Nobody out. Post 22 has loaded up first and second here. And this one is up high and outside by Stroud for ball one. Pitch coming. That one a little up high, too. Ball two. Runners return to first and second. 10-0 lead for Post 22. They're trying to add some insurance runs on here in the top of the fifth. And a big swing, and that one's going to go out into right field on the foul territory. Post 22 will send somebody out there to chase that foul ball down. So the count is 2-1. Morgan, little chin music on that one, way up high and inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three-one is the pitch count coming from Stroud. And he swings, and that one's going to get between the, that's going to get past the shortstop out there. And 1 run comes in to make it 11-0 Post 22. Runners on first and second.
That's the 5th RBI for Jace Morgan.
Yep.
It's a weird spin on that ball.
It did, yep.
Heading out towards Brody Royer at shortstop. Kind of spun and got past him, dribbled out into left field.
So Carter Johnson will come to the plate now for Rapid City Post 22. And he swings and misses on that one for strike 1. Stroud with a good pitch. Oh, 1 pitch coming. Johnson will foul that one into the chain link fence.
Well, talking girls softball, Scoopers right now sitting at number 8 in girls softball rankings. Big games tomorrow. They win. Could be hosting a playoff game here in Sturgis. They got some big games coming up in the next couple of days. That one blooped out.
Is up into the outfield. Yep, let's see. Getting underneath that one in center field. They'll bring that one home. And trying to get to third base to beat the tag, and he gets there. And Post 22 will advance runners on to second and third on that pop fly out into center field.
Wyatt Reeder moves to third.
So 11-0. Post 22, but runners on second and third. And here comes a pinch hitter, Jaden Moreno. He's going to come to the plate, number 30. He's a big gentleman out there.
Sure is. Scoopers tomorrow play Sioux Falls Roosevelt in the afternoon, about 2:30. And then Sioux Falls, Washington, the number 3 ranked team in girls softball. So, boy, the Scoopers come out with some wins. They got O'Gorman and Brandon Valley to wrap up the season. So some tough games on the way, but
toughy games.
They could earn their way into a home playoff.
Moreno will take strike 1.
Good luck. We hope to be there tomorrow evening.
That's what we're hoping.
If the KBHB jalopy will start. No, just kidding. Gary, a.k.a. Gary's car.
Oh, my. Moreno socks this one out of the
Caught!
right field, and it's Dopey dropped it. And that's going to bring a run home. Nope, he did catch it, Terry. You're right. I thought he dropped it.
Carter Williams with a sliding catch in center field.
Brings home a run, though, tagging on third and bringing it home to make it 12-0, post 22. So that will bring to the plate now number 12, I believe, for post 22.
Dawson Inhofer.
That's Dawson Inhofer, yep.
2 outs. 1 on.
Inhofer
caught.
Comes down the third base line and caught by the third baseman for out number 3. All right, final chance for the Titans, though. If they want this game to move on to the 6th inning, they're going to have to score a couple of runs here to get this under 10. It's 12-0 in favor of post 22, and we're back in 16.
So,
enjoy the views that Western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Rocky Newenhouse in Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, and Huron at 605-946-5606.
Bottom of the 5th inning, down 12-0. And let's see if we have a closer out there or if it's our same. I think we have a closer out there. That would be Jace Morgan, I believe, coming in to close for post 22.
Yep, number 22, Jace Morgan coming in. Carter Williams leading off. Bottom of the 5th inning, he has the lone hit.
I was going to say he's got the lone hit for the Titans here. So
way back in the 2nd inning.
It seems like forever ago.
Yep, we'll see if he can get some wood on that ball and start something here in the bottom of the 5th. Scoopers down 12-0, in danger of being mercy ruled by post 22.
So Williams, who has the lone hit for the Sturgis Titans here today. And he'll take this one on the inside for ball 1.
Usually take my dog for a walk around 7 a.m., so noticed how quiet the streets were this morning.
Sure. Yep.
School is out, so parents not having to drop off kids.
Big swing and a go around there for strike 1. Yeah, and they got out early this year, I think, because no snow days, if I heard right. Yep.
Yeah, pretty.
Today was supposed to be the final day, I believe.
Pretty easy snow day year, I guess. Couple of late starts, I remember.
That one fouled into the fence for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Williams hoping to get on base here for the Titans. They need 3 runs to force a 6th inning. Big hit there, and that's foul ball. Yep. Out into left field.
Jace Morgan coming into this game, 4 2/3 innings pitched. He's faced 20 batters. He's 1-0. Given up just 3 hits, walked 1. His batting average against is 176.
And chopper. That goes foul, though. That will be strike 2 for Williams.
I always love when a team gives us access to their stats.
That sure helps our broadcast, doesn't it?
It does. Makes us sound like we kind of know what we're doing. We've been faking the funk for so long. Nah.
1-2 the count. Williams strikes out.
Got him.
Yep. Goes down swinging, 1 away. Titans are down to their final 2 outs. And that'll bring to the plate number 26, George Hamer will come to the plate.
The third baseman, George Hamer.
Jim Thompson even pronounced his last name right.
Got it, yep. Hamer, big swing.
Good hit.
And
Good
that
hit.
might drop. That is going to drop, and that's going to be a double at least for Hamer. They'll hold him here at second. That's hit number 2 the Hardhats have given up tonight.
Good contact by Hamer out into
Indeed.
left center.
Yep. So Hamer gets on board.
I'm trying to remember what job he picked in the Army. I'm trying to remember what he told me. I think it was something to do with utilities, so construction utilities possibly.
Eden Wood to the plate now, number 1. And he swings and goes around on that one.
Talked to one young man who was going to be airborne infantry.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
he works over at Grocery Mart, and then I was like, wow.
Oh, I think I know which young man you're talking about.
Parker.
Yes. I think he drives a blue BMW.
I'm like, good luck. Jumping out of a
That's
perfect
strike 2 there, yep.
Jumping out of perfectly good airplanes.
Would you rather have the engine on fire or what?
Well, then it's, at least it's it's an urgent thing to jump out. No, I never did the airborne thing in the Army. Kind of wish I would have now, but my knees were bad anyway. They would have been worse.
This one outside for ball 1. Count goes 1-2 for Wood. With 1 away. Hamer on board at second base.
Aiden Wood's second time up. He struck out back in the second.
1 ball, 2 strikes, so will not swing on that one. And he
struck
got
him out.
struck out. Yep, struck out looking. Backwards K for Morgan, and 2 away.
Yeah, Jace Morgan, pretty quick tempo on the mound. He's doesn't waste any time. It's like there's a pitch clock on him or something.
Yep.
But there's not in high school or Legion.
Jaron Andrzejewski to the plate. And he swings, and he pops that one right to the first baseman. And that's it. Rapid City Post 22 shuts out the Sturgis Titans tonight. Titans just get a couple of runs on the evening. And Post 22 will improve to 16-1-1. They get the 10-run mercy rule. 12-0 is your final. We'll wrap it up for you right after this. You're listening to Sturgis Titan Baseball on the Big 81, KBHB, and on Live Ticket TV.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us
can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Nothing, and Post 22 with the shutout win. Improves to 16-1-1 on the season. Titans start the season, they're 0-1 with the loss here tonight. Terry Anderson's got our final wrap-up tonight. Go ahead, Terry.
All right, for Post 22, they finished with 8 hits. They left 6 on base, led by Jace Morgan, who also got the save. Morgan, 3 for 3 at the plate, 5 runs batted in, scored 2 runs. Lars Kiefer, 2 for 2. He scored 3 runs and had 2 RBIs. Aiden Roberts was 1 for 3, scored 2 runs. Dawson Inhofer gets the pitching win for Post 22. Inhofer finishes with 3 strikeouts, no walks, gave up just 1 hit on 34 pitches. Post 33, the Titans finished with 2 hits. Carter Williams and George Hamer got the hits for the Titans. They left 1 on base. Aiden Wood takes the pitching loss for the Titans. 2/3 of an inning, gave up 4 hits, 6 runs, walked 4, struck out 1 on 43 pitches. So, yeah, a tough first outing for Post 33. When you have to face Post 22, your opening game of the season, it's always tough, but kind of gives head coach Paul Poole, the new Legion coach for Post 33, a good look at the players he has on his team, and he'll make adjustments from there. And up next for Post 33, coming up on Friday, they'll travel down to Rapid City, take on the Post 320 Stars at Pete Lean Field.
And we do anticipate bringing you that game here on the Big 81 KBHB, and I believe that's a single game, correct?
Yep, single game.
5 o'clock on Friday evening.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll be there to bring that one to you at Pete Lean Field in Rapid City. For now, we're going to wrap things up here at Strongfield tonight, and the Post 22 Hardhats get the 12-0 win over the Sturgis Titans. For Terry Anderson, Gary Matthews, have a wonderful night, everyone.
Aloha. Aloha.
You've been listening to Sturgis Titan Baseball on the Big 81. Our game tonight brought to you by Lynn's Dakota Mart. You'll find the better choices and better prices at Lynn's Dakota Mart. By Key City Chiropractic and Acupuncture. By Richter's Tire and Exhaust. Your
Perfect time to bring your tractor, combine, windrower, or self-propelled sprayer into Grossenberg Implement for an air conditioner checkup. For just $150, their certified techs will inspect and make sure your AC is running at peak performance, so you can stay cool in the field all season long. Visit your local Grossenberg Implement and talk to a service manager for full details. Grossenberg Implement, keeping you cool where it counts.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical